Hey there, adventurer. So, you've just picked up Baldur's Gate 3, huh? Well, let me tell you, Larian Studios has really outdone itself with this one. They've packed it full of their signature charm, with intricate narratives, exploitable environments, flexible builds, and let's not forget about the good old-fashioned barrelmancy. It's everything you could hope for in a Dungeons & Dragons adaptation. But hold on a second, my friend. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't the only gem in Larian Studios' treasure trove. Oh no, there are other games that deserve your attention too. Let me take you on a journey through some of their notable titles. First up, we have Divinity 2, Flames of Vengeance. Now, this expansion pack takes a slightly different approach. It continues the story from Ego Draconis and throws you right into action, defending the last surviving city of Rivellon from the Damned One Damien's campaign of destruction. But here's the catch: some features that made Ego Draconis unique, like the dragon transformation and Battle Tower Hub, are missing in Flames of Vengeance. It's still packed with lore, but the clunky combat and the absence of those special elements left some players feeling a bit underwhelmed. Next on our list is Divinity 2, Ego Draconis. Imagine stepping into a world where you're a dragon slayer, tasked with defeating the remaining dragons in Rivellon. Sounds epic, right? Well, it is. This game takes place after Divine Divinity and offers a deep lore experience. What sets it apart is the Battle Tower, which serves as your main questing hub, and the ability to transform into a dragon and fight your enemies in vast spaces. Unfortunately, the mechanics were a bit complicated, and the action RPG aspect fell a bit short. But hey, it's still worth a try if you're a fan of dragons and lore. Now, here's a surprise for you, Divinity, Dragon Commander. This game takes a different approach, focusing on the political aspect of Rivellon's world. You play as the Dragon Commander, the bastard son of the dead Emperor Sigurd. Your mission? To fight your half-siblings and destroy the demonic steampunk technology that the fallen emperor used to unite the land. It's a unique blend of traditional 4X gameplay with turn-based phases and RTS combat. While the political impact is intriguing, the visuals and gameplay could have been better polished. But hey, give it a shot if you're in the mood for something different. Divine Divinity is a game that may remind you of Blizzard's classic Diablo. But don't be fooled, my friend, because Divine Divinity offers a unique twist. It's all about freedom. In this game, you'll find yourself immersed in a world where player choice reigns supreme. You can barter, lockpick, engage in branching dialogue, and even customize your character to your heart's content. Get ready to explore the enchanting world of Rivellon, where you'll uncover grand deceptions and fight against the forces of chaos. Divine Divinity is the perfect introduction to Larian Studios' fantastic gameplay mechanics. Now, let's fast forward to 2014, where Larian Studios presented us with their do-or-die game, Divinity: Original Sin. This game took the tactical RPG genre by storm, bringing it into the modern era. As a source hunter, your mission is to eradicate those who control the essence of the universe, known as the Source. But what sets Original Sin apart is its dynamic turn-based battles and branching dialogue. You'll have the power to shape the story with your choices, and even better, you can team up with friends in cooperative multiplayer mode. And if that's not enough, the game provides a custom modding tool, allowing you to create your own maps and adventures. Original Sin was so successful that it served as the foundation for its critically acclaimed sequel. The year is 2017, and Divinity: Original Sin 2 hits the gaming scene with a bang. It's time to become a god-woken sorcerer, destined to become the divine and determine the fate of Rivellon. This game takes everything that made the first Original Sin great and cranks it up to 11. With its intuitive combat system, mesmerizing music, and a narrative that will keep you on the edge of your seat, Original Sin 2 is a true masterpiece. But what truly sets it apart is the flexibility it offers. Interactive objects, flexible character progression, dynamic environments, and branching story paths make every playthrough a fresh and exciting experience. Get ready to embark on an epic adventure that will challenge your strategic thinking and immerse you in a world like no other. And finally, we have Beyond Divinity. While it may not match the depth of Diablo's gameplay, it certainly makes up for it with its immense freedom of play. In this sequel to Divine Divinity, you'll find yourself controlling not just one, but two characters. You can pause the game in real time and configure actions for both characters, giving you complete control over their destinies. The story takes you to another universe, where you must help two warriors of opposite sides work together to break their soul-forged bond. It's a unique premise that adds a whole new layer of excitement to the game. And now is the winner. If you're a fan of Dust 2, then you're in for a treat with Baldur's Gate 3. Think of DOS 2 as a sneak peek, a proof of concept, if you will, for what an isometric D&D adaptation could be like. Now picture this. You find yourself right in the middle of a Mind Flayer invasion in the Forgotten Realms. And guess what? You have a choice to make. Will you purge that illithid parasite or embrace its power? But be careful, because if you don't decide fast enough, you might turn into a Mind Flayer yourself. With Larian Studios' amazing world building and interactive gameplay, Baldur's Gate 3 is like experiencing D&D in all its glory epic battles, mind-blowing spells, and a rich, immersive story. Trust me, this game is the real deal. The protagonist wakes up inside a dimension, crossing illithid flying ship, and is implanted with an illithid tadpole. The story revolves around finding a cure for the parasite and encounters with other survivors of the wreck. The game features single-player and cooperative multiplayer elements, turn-based combat, and a branching plot. Also, the game features a few thousand potential endings, as well as hundreds of hours of cutscenes. This is the biggest and most successful Larian project so far, so you should definitely give it a try if you haven't done so yet. And there you have it, my fellow adventurer. Larian Studios has quite the roster of games, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. So, if you're craving some RPG goodness beyond Baldur's Gate 3, give these titles a whirl. Who knows, you might just find your next gaming obsession. Happy exploring! And if you liked my video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. There, I have many more guides on Baldur's Gate 3, as well as a bunch of other interesting stuff.